The design is minimal and I would say it is cute. I would say a little bit of ease in navigation would have been fantastic. Then you get the streaming service like Qobuz and Tidal. Only thing that I want Hiby to improve in its Hiby has an excellent lineup of DAPs, and the only key that was missing was the one for budget buyers. Well, Hiby listened, and we have Hiby R1, a sub $100 DAP with great features. Let's check it out. At first, while unboxing, you get a standard package: a DAP, a pouch, a USB-C cable, and a screen protector. The DAP is made up of plastic body, very light and handy. The size is small and very portable. It's like a matchbox. The design is minimal and I would say it is cute. It comes in various colors. I went with white. It dissolves in your day-to-day aesthetics very easily. And the portability of this DAP is the cherry on the top. You want it for daily driving or gym use? It is perfect. These are the specifications of Hiby R1. It comes with a Cirrus Logic CS43131 DAC with an unbalanced 3.5 output and a 1.8 volt of output. It supports all audio formats, so we are good there. And the resolution is DSD 256 and PCM 324x32. Again, good specs for a budget DAP. For connectivity, we have Type-C, Bluetooth, Wi-Fi and 3.5mm output, and it supports an external storage of about 2 TB, which is exceptional for a budget DAP. At first, when I started testing this DAP, it was not powerful enough to drive all my IEMs, and it was a disappointment. However, when I fiddled around with all the menus, I found out there was a volume lock. The volume actually goes till 100, however it is logged at 54 out of the box. So you need to go to the developer option, and there you will see volume lock. Once you unlock it, it goes till 100, and I had no issues after that driving any of my IEMs, except some exceptional IEMs like Symphonium. They require some extra juice. However, as a budget DAP, it was very good with power delivery. If I compare the performance of this DAP in comparison to the DAC, for easier understanding, I would say it is in the category of FIO K11 or Shanling UA Mini. For OS, it comes with offline Hiby OS, no Android. However, you can stream music via Wi-Fi with DLNA or Airplay. You can stream via Qobuz and Tidal as well. Then we have options for audiobook and of course a music player, which comes to the part user experience. And first and foremost, this small little DAP is not laggy at all. It is one of the most responsive DAC in the budget segment, which is a big win in my book because all the budget DACs have some kind of lagginess here or there. Navigation is smooth and easy. You touch and swipe just like any other Android OS and it works fine. Though while the navigation is easy, some part of music player I say the navigation can improve a bit. Especially, let's say I give you an example, if you want to make a playlist, it requires a whole lot of work. To make a playlist, first you have to go to the folder, create a playlist, then you navigate another options to play that playlist. And for me, it didn't work at all, too much work. However, the only thing that I want Hiby to improve in its offline player, I'm talking R1 and R3 both, is the UI and UX of music player. It needs to be easy and intuitive. I would say a little bit of ease in navigation would have been fantastic. However, fundamentals of this music player overall are on spot. Button layout of R1 is kept very simple. On the right side of the player, you get on off, volume plus minus and track change. Simple yet useful. Apart from this, in the setting you also get customization option via theme colors. And you also get dark mode with the upgrade of firmware. However, at the time of shoot, I have not upgraded the firmware yet. Though with the firmware upgrade, you get the dark mode as well, which is pretty cool by the way. I have installed it in my R3. In music player you have all necessary option in the settings. However, my favorite is Hiby exclusive MSEB. It helps you fine tune your sound playing around with temperature, extension, texture, sibilance, air, etc. A very nice option to play around and fantastic in my opinion. You can think of it as a very easy and intuitive EQ option. Now let's check out how does it sound. Hiby R1 portrays a warm and neutral sound signature, and it was transparent for all my testing. It did not color any of my IEMs in any way. Detail retrieval and dynamics were good for the budget DAP, and I would say soundstage and layering were well maintained as well, especially when you compare to the some other consumer favorite in this section like Shanling M0 Pro. I found Hiby R1 to be better. In fact, if I have to choose out of the two, I would always choose Hiby R1. It is a better DAP in every way, from UI, UX, etc. For design, I would say it's a personal preference. Battery life of Hiby R1 is very good. I could not finish the battery in one go for any listening session. For normal usage that generally a DAP has, this will not die on you. The battery is good. Let's talk about pros and cons of Hiby R1 to understand if this is a good DAP for you. First and foremost, pros, which are many in case of R1. First is portable and compact design. It's very good for this DAP and serves all the purpose that it is designed for. Second, 2 TB expandable storage, which is exceptional in the budget category. Third is good battery life, then a very good and clean sound signature. And lastly, wireless options like Airplay and DLNA over Wi-Fi. Amazing. Then you get the streaming service like Qobuz and Tidal. I think Hiby had you covered in every way. For cons, I would say it is not the most powerful of the DAP. Again, we are talking about budget category. We do not need that much power. However, if you are not unlocking the volume, you might find it lacking in many of your IEMs. However, once it is unlocked via developer mode, you will see most of IEMs are good enough from this DAP. Second, I would say it is a con for some, not many, that it lacks 4.4 output. I would say in this budget 4.4 output should be put in such a DAP. Finally, I would say Hiby R1 is an excellent DAP for budget category. And if you're someone who wants to just experience the DAP for the first time, you're new to this category, or you want something portable for your gym usage or your daily driving needs, and you do not want something exceptional or very powerful, I would say Hiby R1 is an excellent DAC to carry. Definitely gets TWX recommendation as a starter DAP in this category. I would give this DAP a solid 3 stars, and it is recommended as a starter DAP. Now the question is, should you get this or the R3? Well, wait for the next DAP video, you will have your answer. Well, this was it for Hiby R1. Hope you liked the review. Do share your thoughts in comments, do subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.